Okay, so James and I went trout lining last night and this morning. We spent the night at the river and we pulled several catfish off the trout lines. So the fish that we're cooking today, we actually pulled off this morning, so it's pretty fresh. And we're gonna fry up some catfish fillets. I've got my fryer here warming up, all the grease is warming up. And the batter we're making is with pork rinds. So we're gonna crush up some pork rinds, and this is gonna be our coating for our fried fish today. So I've got pork rinds, and then we've got some eggs that I've beaten up to help it stick together. So I'm waiting for the grease to get hot enough, and so I'm gonna go ahead and I've got one of these little food processors that I'm using. If you don't have one, it's not a big deal. Just get you a Ziploc bag and put some in it, or even in this bag, really, and just crush them up until they're small. I'm just doing it a little bit fancier. This just makes it a little bit finer if you happen to have one. I'll do this a couple times to make sure I have enough batter. There's always one that doesn't like to break up. Every time. Alright, a little bit more.
Why are you putting those in?
Because this is going to be our yummy, crunchy crust on top of our fish.
Instead of using cornmeal, we use pork rinds.
Yes. And you can use any flavor. No, these are not going to be hot. Nah. It says hot and spicy, but they're not going to be hot and spicy when we cook them. And you use any flavor that you want. There's always one.
Enough?
Yeah, I think it'll be enough now. There's always one that doesn't like to. Alright, so it's kind of like a breadcrumb consistency. Like I said, you can put it in a bag and just crush it up if you want. It won't be as fine, but excuse me, it's not a excuse me, it's not a big deal. So it's just a little bit finer, and I happen to have a little food processor. Okay, the grease is heated up. It says it's ready. So I'm gonna start doing the egg wash and then the pork rind mixture, and I'm gonna put them in my little baskets. It's important not to overfill it, that way it cooks at the right temperature. Also, I found with this recipe, it's kind of crazy, but the first basket usually does pretty well at about 4 minutes. And then if you're doing multiple rounds, if you're doing 2 or 3 batches, the second batch seems to do better at about 3 minutes. So just shave a minute off for the second batch, and it cooks up really well. I'm going to take the lid off.
Which makes no sense because the temperature says it's the same for the first batch and the second batch.
Right. So, but that's how it seems to work. So I'm going to get our catfish fillets and put them in the egg. And we're going to put them in the...
I love catfish.
I know. We're going to put it in the pork rinds. Make it really crunchy.
Is that what you do all the time with your fish?
No, but this is what we're going to do this time.
What?
We used to use cornmeal.
Yeah, but since we've been doing keto, we're changing from cornmeal to pork rinds. It's still going to have the same crunchy texture.
Yeah.
But it's not going to have all the carbs.
It's actually better.
Yeah.
It tastes better than cornmeal.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Pork rinds are pretty versatile. We've used them for a lot of different things.
Even to make bread.
Yes. And pancakes. There's pancakes that you like that are orange. This is what I made them out of. So you can make quite a few things out of pork rinds. So
Who knew pigs were so useful?
all right, I'm gonna go ahead
For
and
more than just bacon.
put 2 baskets up here. All right, I'm gonna take my time and just do several small batches just to make sure the fish gets cooked evenly. And I got 2 small ones. This little contraption I have, it comes with 2 small ones, or you can use a big basket, but I like using 2 smaller ones. That way they don't stick as much. So I've got the fish in here, and I'm fixing to put it down and cook it for 4 minutes. And put a lid on my fryer.
Go.
Okay, it's been 4 minutes, so I'll take the lid off. I'll set these up here to drain for just a second. They look nice and crunchy. Nice and golden brown and crunchy. You see them? They're still going to be crunchy, just like cornmeal. It may actually be even more crunchy. Or crunchier. That'd be a better,
Yeah,
better way of putting
and
it.
keep in mind, since the pork rinds are a darker color than the cornmeal, it's not going to be the same color that you're used to. It's going to be a darker color, and it's not that it's burned.
Right.
It's just that the pork rinds are just naturally a darker color to start with.
Alright. Batter some more. See, they're pretty. They don't look burnt either, but they are darker. So. And I've done this with backstrap. I've done it with several different types of meat, just battering it and frying it, and it's just, it gives it a really good coating. And you can bake it, you can fry it, just like any other kind of batter. And it kind of tastes like shake and bake if you bake it and make it, you know, kind of a softer. Or you can fry it and crisp it up and make it crispy. And using pork rinds, it's really good. I mean, it's really versatile. So we're using hot and spicy now. We've used like a lime chipotle and a couple other different flavors before, you know, and it makes it really good.
So what brand pork rinds are these?
These are just some I got at a gas station, baconettes, but we've gotten them at HEB or, you know, Walmart or wherever.
Yeah, HEB has the best ones.
Yeah, if
have
you
the
have an
best
HEB
flavor.
by you, we do, thankfully, but yeah, I mean, I picked these up at the gas station today, so if you're in an area, you know, that carries pork rinds, then
The lime ones, what are that?
Chipotle lime, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
They have habanero. I mean, there's barbecue and
Yeah,
all kinds of different flavors.
The raccoons ate our pork rinds that we were going to use for this.
Yeah, last night when we were changing the bait on the trout line, the raccoons had it. Got into the package of pork rinds and ate the entire package. So
Yeah.
yep, they kind of got into quite a few things. So.
Yeah, and our coffee too,
Yeah.
and our fish.
Just for a few seconds we left it, and
Yeah.
that was a mistake. We knew better, but all right. We've got one more batch fixing to go in the fryer, and probably one more batch to go. But this batch we're going to put on for 3 minutes. So here we go.
Okay.
It's been 3 minutes, so I'm taking these out. Alright, while that's cooling for just a second and the grease is draining off. Shalice, you want to taste the bite?
Yeah. Yeah.
Silas, you want to try some?
Yeah.
Here. Hot. Blow on it. Good, huh? See, it's crunchier. It's a lot crunchier than the cornmeal, too. You like the crunchy part the best. It's good, huh?
I like some, but I like the Thai
Mm-hmm. It's good, huh? You like it a little better? It's good. Makes it extra crunchy, huh?
I like it.
You like it?
I like it 100.
100? It's good.
100 is a lot.
Yeah, especially for picky eaters like ours. They are extremely picky, so for them to eat it, we're doing good. Okay, I've got one more batch to do. Bless you.
Bless you.
So, and then we're gonna eat us some
I have
fish.
to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do this. We make French fries.
No,
Oh, yeah. Always did that when we made fish.
you can't have the French fries.
Why?
It's not keto.
Stop. How about we make keto French fries?
Next time.
Get up. How do you make keto French fries?
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Potatoes.
We've got the last batch going and for 3 more minutes and then we'll be done.
So you get potatoes and then you add what? No, what am I talking about?
Ready.
Okay, so I was cleaning up my workstation while I am waiting for this to be done. So put everything up, put everything all in the sink, and so this is the last batch. It is loud, huh?
Feel like no one can hear you in the video.
It's okay. All right, and that is keto pork rind catfish. So we're fixing to sit down and eat this for dinner, huh? Yeah.
Wow, I just can't. No.
All right. Are you hungry?
Yeah.